Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm Sarah, this is No BS Beauty, and I'm here to talk about more expensive skincare products today, or Luxe skincare products, my holy grail Luxe skincare favorites. Although, I want to say if you're on a budget, you don't necessarily need to spend a ton of money to have good skin. There's a lot of great products that are very affordable, so I want you to remember that. If some of these are out of your budget, there's always something that's a nice alternative or dupe for it that you don't have to spend a ton of money to get. So I just always want to remind people that better to have money you need for things you need than some skincare. You still need some skincare, but some of the Luxe and more expensive stuff, there's always something that's kind of a nice alternative. So, and if you want me to do an alternatives video, I certainly will. I've done a lot of, a couple weeks ago I did a video on affordable anti-aging products, and there's a lot of great brands that are very affordable. Geek and Gorgeous, The Ordinary, CosRX. Yeah, there's a lot of affordable stuff. So, but for today, I'm going to talk about expensive stuff because sometimes it's fun. And if you have a little bit of a, looking for Black Friday sales and deals and stuff like that, then it's nice to get deals. So, the first I'm going to talk about, I talk about a lot. I really enjoy it though. It's the SkinMedica TNS Advanced Serum. Sorry, I got another one to talk about in a second, but so this one's about $295, although certain stores will have it on sale. Dermstore occasionally has it on sale. Dermstore also has a thing where if you subscribe, you get an extra discount, and you can conveniently unsubscribe after you buy it. I mean, it's kind of cheating, but I don't know, whatever. However, you got to get your stuff. So this stuff is really nice. The star of the show for this one is their patented human fibroblast condition media. So this product has 2 chambers. They're repackaging it. So I'm thinking there might be some deals coming up soon, maybe. So it's got 2 chambers. So the first chamber contains the TNS, which is their human fibroblast condition media, which is growth factors and peptides. And then the second chamber has their peptides and botanical extract serum. So it's 2 of them. The dual chamber system is kind of frustrating because sometimes they don't really dispense very evenly, especially like the first few times you open it. Storing it upside down can help. It seems strange, but and then sometimes if you stick a paper clip, you push the serum forward a little bit. So, but yeah, it's just a really nice lightweight serum. Sorry, my fingernails are, I got sick of my nails and I just ripped them all off one day and I started to get dry, and anyway, so that's it. Anyway, so really nice. So this is, I would say, one of a few, I would say there's probably 3 or 4 holy grail products for me. One of them happens to be this one. The other 2, are the top 3 I can think of right now, are actually under $20. Geek and Gorgeous Sea Glow Serum, the Geek and Gorgeous A-Pad, those are 3 holy grail products. 4th one would be probably the Ordinary Copper Peptide Serum. That one's about $32. So you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars, but this is one of a few products where I use it and within a few days my skin really started to look better to me in the close-up mirror. I've got one of those really close-up mirrors. They're terrible. But I could really tell a difference. So anyway, so the human fibroblast condition media is great. It stimulates elastin and collagen production deep down in skin, which helps with fine lines, wrinkles, and sagginess. Enhances wound healing, especially after treatments like microneedling or lasers. Reduces redness and dryness, as well as transepidermal water loss. Helps with rejuvenation, tone, and texture, and helps reduce any inflammation. It's really nice. If you're on a budget, I've got another one to talk about in a second, so stay tuned for that. Okay, next up is the Plated Intense Serum, which this stuff makes the SkinMedica TNS look affordable almost. So this one is a ½ ounce, 15 milliliters, so you really just want to pick where you apply it. It's $258. I will link to it below. A lot of people absolutely love it. For me, this is one where I use it very sparingly. I really only use it after microneedling, and I have a microneedle pen that I kind of use myself occasionally, and then for more intense microneedling, I see my esthetician for it. But so I typically will use it after that, or lasers, or a treatment, or something like that. So the star of the show for this one is their patented human platelet extract. Actually, this stuff is made in Rochester, Minnesota. You betcha. So they did a study of 56 subjects. So it's not a huge study, but it's certainly not a small study either. A lot of studies can be on 6 or 7 people. So on about almost 60 people who use human platelet extract serum twice daily for 3 months showed significant increases in dermal collagen fibril thickness, along with improvements in skin luminosity, color evenness, and pigment reduction. That is going to be a more intense study because most people, when this stuff's this expensive, probably aren't going to want to use it twice daily for 3 months. I mean, that's going to be a lot of money. I mean, you can probably get a laser treatment or, you know, a nice facial or a hydrofacial or something like that for that price. But if you just pick a couple areas where you really want to use it, for me, I use it right around my mouth and then right around my eyes, maybe barely, not even a full pump, just like the beginning of a pump of it. So I'm not using a ton of it, so it will last a longer time. And so basically when used regularly or with other skin treatments, it has positive effects on collagen, elastin, skin tone. And collagen and elastin are the two basic things. There's something else you can do for really cheap at home to help boost collagen and elastin, and that is ascorbic acid. If your skin tolerates vitamin C, that is one thing that you can get pretty affordably, you know, and if it's got the trifecta of ascorbic acid, ferulic acid, and vitamin E, you're even better. That is proven. So you don't have to spend that much money, but this stuff is really nice. So if you want to use it in conjunction with like a laser treatment, it's really nice. It's just got a light serum. I don't even want to waste a little bit of it, but there we go. Oh, that's a lot. Just a little bit of it helps with collagen production deep down in skin. And if you use it in conjunction with microneedling or laser, it's even better. So very nice product, no scent, very short ingredient list, and very nice. So some people will probably ask me if I had to pick one, which would I pick? Personally, I like the SkinMedica a little bit more, but the Platelet really does work well in conjunction with microneedling. So can't get wrong with that. Or something with collagen peptides and things like that. So, okay, next up is, I'm going to switch it up here. The RevivSerums Telomerase 6-in-1 Serum, which is $149. I will link to my discount code below, so check that out. So this is basically, it's a nice, really nice gel serum. It's $149. It targets 3 telomere ingredients. So telomeres are basically parts of DNA, and how I understand them is the older we get, they're like the ends of a shoelace. So shoelaces usually have that little protective cap on them, so you can weave them in and through the laces or the holes on the shoe. The older we get, the caps of those laces start to fray, and they're not as smooth. So the older we get, we want to preserve our telomeres, and the longer telomeres, the less aging you have. And there's certain supplements or other peptides or things people test out, or I think like NAD Plus is a supplement that people take to help with their telomeres internally. But for our skin, we also want to target our telomeres. So this one contains several ingredients that help with that. So it's got ubiquinone, which is an antioxidant, centella. It's got 11 amino acids, skin identical ingredients are the building blocks of our skin. Then we come to the exciting stars of the show. Teprenone is an anti-aging active ingredient. It's claimed by the manufacturer to fight all signs of aging, from dehydration, damaged skin barrier, redness, wrinkles, pores, hyperpigmentation. It works by stabilizing the telomeres, and DNA maintenance is claimed to be able to expand its cell lifespan by 1/3. So this is becoming a very exciting ingredient. I'm starting to see it pop up more and more in certain products. A lot of times it's in like peptide products, so that's an exciting ingredient. It's also got Cycloastragenol still. Anyway, Cycloastragenol, something like that, which is a molecule that helps increase telomere activation activity, which helps the telomeres preserve their strength and length. And then it's also got peptides like SNAP8, which is a wonderful anti-aging peptide, arginine, the Synake peptide, the melitane peptide, Matrixyl 3000, the iceryl peptide, which is supposed to help with puffiness and wrinkles around the eyes. And yeah, and it's got a lot of other great ingredients as well. It has witch hazel, which may be a no-go for some people, but it's not a ton. It's a smaller amount, but still lots of really good ingredients. And RevivSerum also has their Ultimate Serum, which I've got somewhere around here. Their Ultimate Serum, oh, here it is. It's also great. It's $99. It's, in my opinion, an affordable alternative to the SkinMedica TNS. But of these two, I like the Telomerase one a little bit more. I didn't start that way, but as I finished this one, I really ended up liking it more. So, go figure. Okay, next up, I will talk about the SkinMedica TNS Ceramide Treatment Cream, which is $72. So, this, in my opinion, is another kind of alternative to the SkinMedica TNS Serum. It's It's a little bit more affordable, and it's got ceramides. It's got specifically ceramide PC104, glycerin squalane. Then it's got the Matrixyl 3000 peptide duo, oat kernel extract, tetrahexyl decyl ascorbate, which is a vitamin C derivative, vitamin E, panthenol, and of course that human fibroblast condition media is the star of the show. It's got a thick cream texture to it, so it makes a really good night cream. Let me see if I can squeeze a little bit out of here. There we go. So it makes a really nice night cream. If you use retinoids and things like that, you can use this in between. That sandwich method, I would recommend applying this one early in your routine so it can really soak in and you can get all the benefits from all that good growth factors. So really nice product. Okay, I still can't get over the fact that I used a little bit of that platelet on my hand. My hand should be very anti-age now. That's probably like 50 bucks worth. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably like $5 worth though. Okay, a couple more. Next up, the Augustinus Bader, the cream. So this one I would say is good for normal to oily skin types. If you have drier skin, their rich cream is nice. This doesn't have fragrance, but it does contain some denatured alcohol, but it's just got a really nice texture to it. It's got rice protein, aloe, retinol palmitate, squalane, arginine, several amino acids, skin identical ingredients. It's got the Neutrazen soothing peptide ingredient, and then it's got their trigger factor concentrate, what they call TFC8, which is also Oliogopeptide 177, and it's just a tissue protecting peptide. So this stuff is really nice to use. My skin's pretty dry, but sometimes I'll use it in the spring and summer, and their rich cream is also probably a little bit more my favorite for winter, but this stuff's pretty nice for summer, mixed a little bit with bronzer and things like that. It's pretty nice. I like that there's no scent to it, but the little bit of alcohol in there for some people could be an issue or a no-go, but it probably just depends. And last but not least, there's a lot of really nice Luxe products, but I kind of just limited it. So the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Rescue Solution Serum. I love this. Their Advanced Night Repair Serum is also great. But this stuff I end up liking a little bit better. It's got a little bit more watery texture to it. It's 88 bucks. It's fragrance free. It's got 15% Bifida ferment, which is a great soothing ingredient. It's a great ferment that helps with UV damage, repair, hydration, soothing. It's great for that. It's got tripeptide 32, which is another healing and soothing peptide. It also helps with lipid production and helps your barrier retain moisture. Watermelon fruit extract, super strong antioxidant, brightening ingredient, another one that helps with UV damage repair. And then it's got psyllabum extract, which is another extract that helps with UV damage, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. And this one's got a nice watery texture to it. So here's a little bit. There you go. It's really nice to use at night, right after cleansing and toning, kind of soaks in and then helps hydrate your skin and feels like weightless, which is nice, but also provides that hydration. And I love that it has no scent. And some people, if you've got super dry skin, their serum is great as well. But I really like this one. So yeah, there's a lot of great Luxe products, but these are just a few of my favorites for anti-aging. And curious if you have any Luxe favorites or any curious about any of these products, leave a comment below. Subscribe and like the video and check out the links below. And here's Ike. He's waiting for some water, and I'm going to cut his nails today. We're going to trim them up. So, okay, thanks so much. See you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.